Oh no, not another dent! Are you tired of those pesky dents? If so, call Marty's Body and Glass Shop here in Fordyce, Arkansas. That's right, Marty's offers PDR, Paintless Dent Repair, at Marty's Body and Glass. Located at 1017 Morrill Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas, let Marty's certified PDR professionals get rid of those dents and dings for you. To make an appointment for an estimate, call Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call the number 870-352-2443. That's 870-352-2443. So if you're tired of those dents and dings, give Marty a call today. They can help.
Something new at Stanfield's Fish Market. That's right, he has fresh cut deli meats. He has Cajun style turkey breast, bologna, hickory smoked turkey breast, summer sausage, ham and cheese loaf, sow, and he has holly barbecue loaf. Store hours are Tuesday through Friday, 8 o'clock a.m. until 5:30 p.m. and on Saturday, 8 o'clock a.m. until 2 p.m. Remember to get to Stanfield Fish Market, located at 710 Morton Street here in the city of Fordyce, Arkansas, or just call them at 870-352-0353. Remember, if Stanfield don't have it, he'll find a way to get it.
Need brakes fixed? Alternator replaced? Oil change? Tie rods? Ball joints, or much more? Call Stuckey's Automotive here in Fordyce, Arkansas. With more than 30 years of experience, Stuckey's and his certified licensed mechanics knows exactly what it takes to get your vehicle back running. He's located at 409 Overpass here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Hours of operations are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until and by appointments on Saturdays. And don't forget, Stuckey's also offers towing services. So give Stuckey's a call today at 870-250-1870. That's 870-250-1870. And remember, Stuckey's motto is, get 'em in and get 'em out. Are you looking for some great insurance coverage and you live in the Fordyce, Arkansas or surrounding areas? Well, search no more. Contact Milton Insurance Agency. Milton Insurance Agency is committed to providing you with the highest quality insurance plans available, combined with some of the lowest possible rates. Whether you're shopping for auto insurance, home insurance, health or life insurance, or business insurance, they can help you obtain the best coverage available with the lowest rate possible. Located at 314 North Spring Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas, Milton Insurance Agency truly value the long-term relationship with their clients and are proud to give families, individuals, and businesses the personal attention required when it matters most. When claims arise, they realize that it can be very stressful and will do everything possible to assure timely and complete recovery. Here are a few more coverages they provide: business auto insurance, builder's risk insurance, commercial property insurance, ATV insurance, classic car insurance, motorcycle insurance, and the list goes on and on. So stop what you're doing and get your free quote today. Give Milton Insurance a call at 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. You can also find them on Facebook or check out their website. That's www.miltonins.com. Looking for a great fish, produce, and bait shop? Tired of running all over town trying to find what you need? Wish you can get it all in one place? Well, search no more. Stanfield's Fish Market can help. At Stanfield Fish Market, they are dedicated to supplying clients throughout central and southern Arkansas with the goods and items you need for your family and pets. From garden supplies to feed, they are proud to have what you need in one place. Remember, they're not just a fish market. They have feed, plants, produce, bait, tackle, and much more. They have a variety of items in their market, including deer corn, live crawfish, bedding plants, dog food, and much more. Their staff will be happy to assist you with finding exactly what you're looking for. So that's Stanfield Fish Market, located at 710 Morton Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 8 o'clock a.m. until 5:30 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. So stop by Stanfield Fish Market here in Fordyce, and remember, if Stanfield don't have it, he'll find a way to get it. Are you needing a new or pre-owned truck, car, or SUV? Then guess what, guys? Don't take that long ride to Little Rock, Arkansas. Just take the short drive to Malvern, Arkansas, where they say the deals are sweeter at Teeter. That's right. New shipments are rolling in daily at Teeter Motor Company. Guys, great, beautiful new cars. You don't want to miss this. Get down there today, guys. They're located at 1512 West Moline Street in Malvern, Arkansas. Guys, they're ready to see you and they're ready to serve you. So call them today at 870-458-4244. And remember, like I said, the deals are always sweeter at Teeter. Looking for more insurance coverage? Now at Milton Insurance Agency, e-bikes and compact tractors are now acceptable. They have expanded their motorcycle program to ensure their customers that ride e-bikes or use small tractors on or off their property have the protection they need while enjoying their passion. Standalone specialized insurance has benefits not found on standard homeowners or form policies. They want to get their customers the coverage they want at a price they can afford with a specialized recreational lines policy. So, if you own an e-bike or a compact tractor and need a free quote, call 870-352-2155 or stop by 314 North Spring Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 4:30 p.m., or you can visit them on their website. That's www.miltonins.com. Are you looking for a home-like environment for your loved one? A place that feels like their own? Look no further than the Greenhouse Cottages of Southern Hills in Rising, Arkansas, a rehabilitation and senior living community. Their core values are respect, compassion, integrity, stewardship, and excellence. With a combined 100 years of service, their multidisciplinary medical team and staff provide outstanding patient-focused care to their elders. Between physicians, nurse practitioners, and professionals specializing in everything from speech pathology, wound care, physical occupational therapy, dentistry, podiatry, and eye care, they offer a complete package for medical and healthcare needs for their elders. For more information, call 870-325-6202. You can also find them on Facebook. The Greenhouse Cottages of Southern Hills in Rising, Arkansas. They care about your elders. Family is important, and that's why at Marty's Body and Glass here in Fordyce, Arkansas, they treat you like family. Understanding the customer needs is what's important to Marty and his team. That's why they give you nothing but the best of service. So stop by today for an estimate. And while you're there, meet their newest member of their team, technician estimator Tommy Rowland. With many years of experience, Tommy is ready to serve you and the Fordyce community as well as the surrounding areas. So give them a call today at 870-352-2443 or stop by 1017 Morrill Street in Fordyce, Arkansas. So remember, if you want to be served with dignity and class, stop by Marty's Body and Glass. Your exhaust on your vehicle is so important, and that's why you need Fordyce Muffler Shop here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Jay and Cindy and their certified crew of welders and mechanics are standing by and ready to work for you. In state or out of state,
There's no job too big or too small for them to do. And not only do they work on mufflers, they do U-joints, CV axles, wheel bearings, shocks and struts. They build deer stands, duck blinds, dog kennels, car sheds, swings, floating fishing pier, and they do custom fabrications. The list goes on and on. They're also the home of Lego Creek Blinds, Dan Hunting Gear, and they have many Gorman items. So stop by Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. at 1414 North Highway 79 in Fordyce, Arkansas, or call them at 870-352-5733. That's Fordyce Muffler Shop, where they don't do just mufflers. Good morning. 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 It's Wednesday. It's 7 o'clock. Time for you to punch the clock. I ain't talking about going to work. I'm talking about checking out your boy t-shirts. I just have to find something to rhyme with work, you know. Good morning, what's up everybody? I hope everybody is doing good. Waking up to Facebook Hottest Live Show. What's going on? What's up fam? What's up Kevin? What's up with you, man? Good to see you, good to see you. K to the E to the V to the I to the N. What's up, man? What's going on, Christopher? What's up, Aaron? What's going on, Rosie? Everybody that's logged in, say good morning to me. I want to say good morning to you. Click the like button, click the share button. Tell your friends to come on over and let's chop it up. Got a great topic lined out this morning. We're going to be talking this morning. We got some stuff to talk about. Aaron in the building. What's up, Aaron Reinhardt? Teresa Johnson, good morning to you. Good morning to you. Y'all, hey, I'm excited to be here another day in the land of the dying. I'm not going to say in the land of the living. We trying to get to the land of the living, but another day in the land of the dying. Good morning, Miss Rosemary Bale. Good morning, Anthony Richardson. What's up, Tony? What's up with you, man? Good to see you. You know, so if you're watching the show, if you're just scrolling through, you don't want to click on the show, don't want nobody to know you're watching, come on in. It's okay. We good here. We ain't gonna talk about you because you watch the Joe Show. Come on. Just don't look at you, just scroll. Don't just scroll. Just click on the show. Come on in. It's okay. What's up? Tanika Tyrunda is in the house. Good morning. Share the show. Click share. Click the like button. Click share. Click the like button if you don't mind. Look at y'all. Y'all looking so wonderful this morning. Everybody got the hair comb and look at you. Got your teeth brushed. Everybody looking all. Look at you. Got your new shoes on. Look at you. Looking down at your feet stuff. Got your new shoes on. Put on your new blouse. Put on your new shirt. Got your little. Look at you. Got your new wallet. Got your brand new wallet. You putting your little money in it. Look at you. You just all right.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Doing fantastic, said boys killing a box of Fruity Pebbles this morning, says Aaron Reinhardt. All right, let's get into this thing. We're going to just jump on it. Fordyce, Arkansas weather today, high of 56 degrees, cloudy all day today. Winds are going to be high with 15 miles per hour winds, guys. Also, you know, hey, if you got fruit trees, listen, I got a fruit tree, y'all. I planted me a plum tree. It's all bloomed out pretty. But I got some crows. They've been sitting on the fence watching for the plums to grow. So I got to take care of that. KB said I got to cover it with some mesh, with some type of chicken wire or something like that. Because, you know, KB, they grew up bringing chicken necks down there in Banks. Her and her sister, they used to go out there and chase chickens. KB! KB! She said she said, hey, when I first met KB, I went down there, her and her sister was riding some goats. They was riding some goats. No, I'm not, they don't mess with you, I'm just playing. Yeah, you better glue that wig down, said Nicole McGee. Said you gotta glue your wig down today. That's right. Put your picture out there on the stick, Joe. That is scary every cruel way. Hey, that's a good idea, Kevin. Hey, I don't know, boy. It may be more crows coming, you know what I'm saying? You know. Well, good morning, everybody, y'all. Come on in. I see people that's coming on in. We got a lot to talk about this morning. We're gonna get on down to it. Any birthday celebrations? Anybody turn a little bit older today? Anybody, get a little bit, got a few more gray hairs in your beard? Anybody wake up, got a few more gray hairs in other places that you rather not mention? I mean, because if you ain't got no gray hair on your face or your head, you got some gray hair. I promise you. So let me see what Tanika said. Let me see. We got Tanika says viewing of the late Anthony Perrin will be today from 3:00 p.m. until 4 p.m. at Brown and Williams Funeral Home in Fordyce, Arkansas. Also, guys, I wanna put some prayer hands up, guys, for my family member, the Lewis family. They lost a young man on yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, Lamar. So put some prayer hands up for the Lewis Walker family. And also, guys, I have a good friend of mine, Antonio Jackson, from out of Star City, Arkansas. The Jackson Dares, they used to, a singing group. They used to come around. Good buddies of mine. I used to go play bass with them and have a good time with them. And all those guys, Kenneth and Junior and Antonio, all of them. Hey guys, y'all are in my prayers. They lost their mom the other, I think it was Sunday. They lost their mom Sunday, and their services will be this Saturday coming up in Star City. So, guys, death is all around us. Every time you turn around, you're hearing about somebody has passed away. Simple as that. So, put some prayer hands up for those families and pray for them. And truly pray for them, because sometimes we'll say we're going to pray for people and we never do. We'll say, I'm going to pray for you, and we walk away and we never pray. But just throw a quick prayer in there in the mornings, and when you wake up and when you pray, say a prayer for them, and everything. Because I pray every morning. I try to get it in. If I leave home without praying, I'll just close my eyes while I'm driving. No, I don't do that. But pray for the Perrin family as they lay Anthony to rest. And Tanika, you guys have our condolences here at the Joe Show. So, it's been funeral after funeral, guys. It really has. So, y'all have our condolences. And then KB just got news that her mom lost a good friend. What was her name? Miss Glenda. Yeah. Huh?
Miss Glenda Davis.
Miss Glenda Davis.
And also my cousin Whitney Davis, Gilbert Davis.
And also to the Davis family, condolences, Whitney Davis. She passed away. Yeah.
And her funeral Saturday.
And her funeral is Saturday as well. So it's a lot of funerals this Saturday coming up. So y'all just be safe out there and just watch yourself. That's all I can tell you, But hey, you just never know. You never know. And look, we used to think about how they say, a lot of the older people are passing away. People, you don't have to be old to die. Simple as that. You do not have to be old to die. So we're gonna move on. If you got something to say?
No, I gotta go.
Come say hi. Come say good morning.
I don't have my wig on today.
She don't have a wig on.
Good morning, everybody.
Don't need it anyway.
Give me kisses.
Bye.
Love you.
So listen. You got anything going on special today?
No, just work.
Just work today?
Yeah.
That's it.
Going to take care of my people.
Okay.
All right.
You didn't make me do nothing last night.
I made you hang up a television.
Listen, y'all. It don't stop.
I made him hang up a television. He had to clean out his room. The Joe Show room was a hot mess. And we got to take the china cabinet out today.
Just call me Kunta.
Hey, everybody. I see everybody saying good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Just call me Kunta.
Bye.
Just
Love
call
you.
me Kunta.
Bye, big head.
Just call me Kunta Kinte. Boy, talking about work you to death. But hey, just it ain't never a dull moment around here with her trying to make me. Next she'll have me on top of the house, Kevin, trying to put some shingles on there, man. Hey, it whatever. I'm learning how to be a good carpenter. I tell you that much. I am learning to be a good carpenter. But let's get into it. No birthdays. I don't want to skip anybody's birthdays. If anybody have a birthday, let me know. We can shoot a birthday, out there. And yeah, she do keep me on. I look good for 53 years old. 53. I still can make a muscle. I still can do 50 push-ups. If I start in the morning and then I, do 1 or 2 here and there, I can get 50 out that whole day. So what's up, Kevin Archer? What's up, kinfolk?
It's cold out there, though.
Huh? It's not cold. But, hey, guys, I know a lot of people probably saw me post this morning because everybody see everything I post. Even though a lot of people don't respond to it. But believe me, there are more people watching than you think. And I said that I was going to be discussing, what's going on in Fordyce. Because, it's all over the place. It's everywhere. And people is talking about what's going on in Fordyce. What's going on in Fordyce. So, and I said, look, I'm going to talk a little bit about what's going on in Fordyce. And I seen a lot of people they looked at that. But a lot of people feel like, hey, well, he going to be talking about that. I ain't going to get on there. I own it. That's cool because I'm much more intelligent than you think I am to cause a divide. But I'm gonna talk a little bit about something here in a second, and kind of give people the my thought, because people what I tell you this, people can inbox me, people can email me and ask me to talk on an issue, but when you do the show or log in, you see them nowhere. I want to say that. You can inbox me and you can ask me to talk about an issue, but when I get on this show live, you don't see these people nowhere, but they standing back watching. And that's how normally it goes. What I call that is you throwing rocks and hiding your hands. But at the same time, you want me to get on social media and discuss issues and discuss topics, but I see you nowhere. So that's kind of the thing that happens with issues and things that are going on. So I get into it in just a second, guys. I'm looking for something. I want to share something with you guys to let me see. Got that. Okay. Because happy Hump Day, Sandra Lucky. Good to see you. Happy Hump Day. Good to see you. And what the elephant in the room in Fordyce has been about our high school Ladybug basketball team. Everybody been hearing about it, and the reason why I'm saying I didn't talk about it the first week that this crap went on. I didn't discuss it. I didn't talk about it, and one of the main reasons why I didn't talk about it, it hadn't made mainstream media. And like I told somebody who
basically kind of somewhat called me out. Was like, hey, you're media, you should be discussing this, you should be talking about this and all this. The reason why come is because you don't have facts. You don't have facts of knowing what went on with people's lives and everything. I'm looking at all these posts on Facebook. You're looking at all the people going in on whatever happened, and you don't want to just jump in and start giving an opinion about something and you don't have all the facts, you know. And the reason why I'm big on that. If I don't have facts, if I don't have, you know, it could have been a rumor, it could not even been true, you know, and I would have been speaking on something that I don't know about. I could have been speaking on something that wasn't true or something like that. So therefore I held back and didn't say anything about it. But as you see here, the reason why I'm able to speak on it, it made Sports Illustrated. That's right. A lot of people don't even know that it made Sports Illustrated. They thinking that it was just local gossip and talk. Fordyce girls removed from 2A South Regional Tournament. According to an AAA press release, Fordyce inadvertently used an illegal player and will forfeit all games played with that player. Alright, so that's what happened. That's what happened. And it was all over social media. I even logged in on the show that Wednesday, and it was more people on the show than usual because there were people thinking I was going to speak on that. And I didn't speak on it because I didn't know what was going on. I had no idea what was going on until later. I started getting phone calls, emails, text messages saying, did you hear about this? Did you hear about that? And let me make it clear, you know, I'm not on here to quote people names. I'm not going to do that. I wouldn't dare do that. Talk about a kid name, talk about an adult name. But I'm here just to speak on behalf of adults and how we should act accordingly to something that's going on like this. Is remember this: kids are watching us. Kids are watching, and I'm gonna bag up, and I want to show you guys something. When there's so much stuff going on in the sports world when it comes to our kids, our athletes, I want to show you guys something, and I'm gonna come back to this, and I'm gonna read some of you guys. I see some people is sending some messages. I'm gonna come back, but I want to show you guys something right quick. And you guys see this right here. This is everybody. I don't know if anybody know Cam Newton. Let me tell you who Cam Newton is. There was a fight at Cam Newton's 7-on-7 football camp that he holds every year for young teens to display their talent and skills. Cam was attacked by several teens verbally and physically. He's given millions back to the youth in that area, but many say the kids always disrespect him. They are wondering if he will continue to give back after this. Cam Newton is an American football quarterback who is a free agent. He is the National Football League leader in career quarterback rushing touchdowns and second in career quarterback rushing yards. Guys, this is a very, very, very famous, you know, if you remember the Carolina Panthers, that's where you remember Cam Newton from. And he was attacked at his own football camp. And many say, well, you know, he was mouthing with the kids and they was mouthing back and forth. That's a part of the tactic that Cam does, because my thing about it, he's mouthing with these young men. He's pushing these young men because if you can't take it at camp, you're not going to be able to take it in the NFL. So they've gotten to the point where they got to, check it out. I'm going to show you how bad it got. This is how bad it got. They literally got to fighting at this man. They jumped on him. If you see the guy in this funny hat right here, over here, that guy right there, that was Cam Newton. Men, because they was mouthing, talking about football, talking about this, talking about that. And so now let me back up to the Fordyce thing with the girls. This is what I'm talking about. Stuff like that's happening. You know, kids can be so disrespectful because of the way adults act. So that's what I want to add to the situation about Fordyce. I don't know all the details. I don't know who reported what. I don't know who said this. I'm not slandering nobody's name. The reason why I'm talking about it because it is mainstream media right now. I could talk about it now. I'm not calling out individuals' names. I never do that. But at the same time, we as adults, we ought to be ashamed of ourselves as far as how we carry on social media, and our kids are watching us. It has gotten so bad that the kids and the adults are acting just alike. You can't separate the kids' post from the adults' post. Simple as that. You can't. So everybody, if you're getting on looking for me to call out people's names, I'm not going to do that. I wouldn't dare do that. If you're looking for me to say who was right or who was wrong, my thing about it is we have to act like adults. I remember the time when they had a situation that happened at the school, and there was people talking about, they contacted me like, we finna go march and we finna walk up at the school. This was the time the young man had body slammed the young African American kid, and they had the Caucasian kid that kicked the kid, and so you had people was calling all these people from Pine Bluff, certain individuals, to come down, and it disrupted school for probably about a week. People was out, and I never went. I never got involved in that because that was involved. It was two kids, and come to find out the fighting been going on. They've been doing it in the kids been fighting in the locker room forever. It just happened to be videoed and put on. Said there was much other fights that has happened and everything. But if I'd have had a child and they went to school and they would have sat down, I would have come and I would have drugged them off the floor and said, you need to go to class. That's what parents don't understand, is that kids react to how we react. If you go home and you cursing out your school teachers and you cursing out your kids' school teachers, your kids witness that, they're going to curse them out. Now that's going to cause you to lose work because you're going to have to leave your job and go and try to take care of your child at work, at school, when you need to be at work. Kids operate how we operate. They watching everything that we do. Y'all, right now we losing our youth at an alarming rate. They're dying in the street every day. Don't you know you can talk so bad about a certain adult, you could have a kid go and blow that adult brains out. You'll have a kid go get a weapon and try to hurt that adult because you parents have gotten so mad and engaged in talking about people that those kids hear that and they go out and they retaliate. You got to be so careful about what you're saying or what you're planting in your kid's head. Life goes on. Those babies are going to be okay. Those girls probably done push that over their head. Some of them just going on. It is what it is. Whether it was right, whether it was wrong, those kids are going to go on. They young. Guess what? They young. Some of them are still going to be playing ball. They're going to be fine. But we have to act accordingly and make sure we get their back. Let them know it's going to be okay and push on. Don't spread hate. Don't make people want to hurt somebody or make people want to threaten somebody. Don't do that. We shouldn't do that as adults. We really shouldn't. I know we're mad. I know we're frustrated. Oh, we had this. Oh, that happens. But I'm going to tell you this. Was it true? Was the incident true? It's a messed up situation that somebody did that. It's messed up. Yeah, it was bad, but was it true? So that's where all this boils down to. How something was done. If it was the way it was done, it might not been the best way. Or might not look pretty, but it was done. It ain't nothing you can't go back and undo it. All you do is you need to forgive. I'm not spreading hate. I wouldn't dare. You need to forgive whoever you think did it. You need to forgive them. I don't care how wrong it was. You need to forgive them. I don't care how bad it was. You need to forgive them. I don't care how sick or stupid you think it is. You need to forgive them. I don't care who you think and what you need to forgive them. And if you can't forgive them, why you want God to forgive you? God dog it. Don't get me started. If you can't forgive them, why you want God to forgive you? All the crap you do. That's why I say I'm glad God ain't like man. Because boy, we'll be in a bad situation. We always want God, dear Lord, I need you to come right now. Lord Jesus, I need you to fix it, Jesus. But you walking around with malice and hate in your heart towards somebody. So what? Move on. Forgive them and go on. Let it ride. Let it ride. I mean, so if you tuned in today to see me want to put somebody down and say, I'm not going to do that. I'm not intending to do that. That's not my goal to do that. My goal is to make sure that our kids are safe, the adults are safe, the parents are safe, the school system is safe. Move forward. Put that crap behind y'all. Move forward. It's other kids coming up behind them. Make sure everything is done right. Cross all your T's, dot all your I's. Make sure everything is the way it's supposed to be, and go out and win again. That's what you do. Simple as that. Makes sense to me. You get mad, doing something crazy, it ain't gonna get them games back. It's not gonna do nothing but cause you stress, high blood pressure. That's all it's gonna do. I'm just keeping it 100. So, when you have a small community like this is not no big Texas state or anything. We are a small little bitty town. Everything that go on in this town, I can step outside my door butt naked. Before I walk in the house, everybody don't agree with nobody. That's how small this town is. It is small. Everything that go on. All the code talking. Everybody knew who everybody was talking about, but no. Everybody talking. I ain't never seen no more. I ain't never seen so much code talk that I seen in the hunt. Everybody was speaking it. I didn't even know folk knew different dialects and different code. Everybody was talking in code all that week. I was like, God dog, So my thing is, find peace, get rid of it. Find peace, get rid of it. Find the peace and get rid of it. That's what you got to do. That's what even with everyday people. If you know somebody, because I'm gonna tell you like this. Who agree with me on this? It take a lot of energy to be pissed off at somebody. I hate it. I do not like walking around being mad. You ever ran into somebody that y'all don't care much about each other? It's hard work trying to keep it. And then you wondering if they gonna speak to you because you like, they don't need to say nothing to me. Because you know why? Because you gonna speak back. Because you ain't built that way. You don't hold grudges like that. You don't walk around acting like that. So you see them and you be like, long as they stay they self, I'm staying I ain't got nothing to say to them. Soon they come by you and they say, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing all right. If it's not in you to be hateful and mean, you're not going to be hateful and mean. It is what it is. I heard somebody laughing about this the other day. I was talking, I said, how you be practicing what you gonna say when you say something to somebody. You be at home and you be mad, talking about what you gonna do when you get to work. I tell you what, when I get to work, let them say something to me today. Let them say, you at home, you in the mirror, you practicing. Well, I'm gonna say, well, you should have did this. And I'm gonna say, no, you should have did this. You at home practicing. I'm talking about you driving. You talking about wait till I get to work. Let them come up to me when I get to work. Soon you get to work, they say something to you and you, hey, how you doing? You don't say none of that. You say you gonna say. You know why? Because you done had time to think. You done had time to rationalize what can happen to you. All that. Simple as that. You gonna have time to think a little bit. But You know, when it literally comes down to having the ability to forgive people, guys, do it. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. My thing is to try to bring people together. My thing is not to try to divide people. We got an election coming up that's already starting to divide people, and so we don't need no help on division. We do not need no help on division right now. You know, it's already looking like it's going to be crazy. So we need to be together as much as we possibly can. And to, you know, you may say, well, Joe, you know, what about to the people who causing the divide? What about the people who caused the problem or whatever? You still got to forgive them. You still got to forgive them. You don't have to like what they done. You don't have to like it. There's a lot of people who have done things to me that I don't like, but I still tolerate them. I still be a decent human being. You don't have to like the actions that they've done, but guess what? You still have to be a decent human being because your kids are watching, your grandkids are watching. You know, a lot of times these teachers at the school, these teachers are getting cursed out. These teachers are getting treated so bad at school. They're getting talked about by the kid. Kids are making fun of the teachers. And then all of a sudden parent-teacher conference come and that parent walk through the door and the teacher be like, I already know where it's coming from now. Mama come through the door cussing the teacher out. Daddy come through the door cussing the teacher out. That's why your kids, they watching everything you do. They mimic you. They mimic you. And if you're letting them hang with certain people for a long time, they'll start mimicking those people. And that's why the parents say they didn't get it from home. They probably didn't, because they are hanging with certain individuals that you are allowing them to hang with and spend more time with. Because I noticed that when I was raising my boys, my oldest son would hang out with certain individuals, and when he come home, he would be a totally different person. He'll be saying things and acting the way he know we don't act that way at my house. But because he was spending so much time at other people's houses, that same behavior can come home to your home. So you got to watch that. Keep it in 100 with you. I'm just trying to help, you know. I mean, be mindful of that. Be very mindful of that. You know, so I tell your kids this, you know, because when you talk about kids and you talk about things that's happening in school, a lot of times people don't want to hear it, but this is what you need to hear. Your kid, I told my boys, y'all don't owe me nothing. I don't care if they would have went to the NFL, you don't owe me 50 cents. Your kid don't owe you a dime. I told them all I want, what I want. I don't want no phone call from no jail. I don't want no phone call from the morgue. I don't want no phone call from... That's all you owe me. You owe me that much. You owe me that much. You don't owe me in money. You don't owe me, which, you know, I could use a little money, but no, they don't owe me in money. All I want is good behavior. All I want is a full night rest. All I want is my phone not ringing at night. That's what you owe me. That's all I want. And I want you to be good. I want you to hold it down, take care of your kids, so I don't have to take care of your kids. Take care of your family, so I don't have to take care of your family. That's all I want from my kids. And that's what you should be telling your young people. Don't act like they owe you money. They don't owe you money. All they owe you, because guess what? They didn't ask to come here. They don't owe you because they didn't ask to come here. They did not ask to come here, so they don't owe you. But what you want from them is good behavior. You want them to be able to take care of their family so you don't have to. If they go out there and make babies, they need to be able to take care of their babies. That's what you want. That's what you want. And don't be afraid to be a parent. If your child is not doing what they're supposed to do, speak up. Don't wait until it gets so bad, then you say something. Because, you know, parenting has gotten so lax that when we see people get on to their kids at church or something, everybody looking around. We see a parent spank their child. Everybody, because back in the day, you could get your daddy could punch you in the face. Everybody just keep on and have your name, Lord, and naughty Lord. Your mama could be over there whooping you with a belt. Everybody praise God. But today, discipline has gotten so lax that when people see somebody get onto their child, everybody looking. A woman, you say, sit down right now. Everybody turn around looking. Back in the day, hey, they ain't care. You know, if you don't raise them right now, the prison system will. And they don't mind feeling that they finna build another supermax prison in America that's gonna house thousands. So they gonna need to fill it up. Don't let yours be one of the ones that occupy the space. Simple as that. You know, I mean, hey, keeping it real. Keeping it real. You know, so just want to tell everybody, act appropriate. I'm not on here trying to talk about anybody, but act appropriate. Our kids got a long way to go. And the stuff that our young people got to deal with compared to what we had to deal with growing up, we didn't have to deal with nothing. These kids got so many different issues and so many things they got to deal with. These kids can go to their school teacher page and see their school teacher twerking. Think about this. I know a young man who showed me a school teacher, and she on there twerking and working it and taping the phone to the ceiling and doing her thing. That's her student watching her do that. So kids we couldn't do that. Boy, I couldn't imagine seeing one of my teachers twerking. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, oh my God. But you think these kids can get on these teachers' social media accounts and see all that? It's crazy. It's really crazy now. We'll say, okay, now I know some people write. I'm going to go back and I'm going to find some lengthy comments and I'm going to read some of them. We got Nicole says, my heart goes out to those ladies and the seniors that got their senior year of basketball cut short. All right, we got Kevin says, and even with you speaking on it and telling the truth, somebody's still going to come back and turn what you said. You're right, and you're so right. That's what happens. You're so right, kinfolk. You're so right. Speak the truth, Joe says. We got Shanika, yes, they are. Kids mimic what they see and hear. So make sure you are speaking and doing good. All right. Nicole says, yes, they was ready to go to war over that with those kids. You know, we got Tanika. These new parents are raising these kids differently. Not how we raised as children. We couldn't disrespect any adult. And that's true. We couldn't. Any adult, we couldn't do it. We could not do it. Parents reacting before they get all the information. So true, Rosemary. So true. So true. Parents reacting before they get all the information about a situation. So true. The code says we need to focus on the world and where it's going. That's it. That's it. That's it. So I tried to read some of the lengthy ones. We got Nicole says, I used to sub some of the kids, was very disrespectful, and you tell them don't do this or that, they'll tell you, I'll call my mama and she'll come up here and put hands on you. Believe me, I know. I went into the school system and talked to some young kids once. I'm going to tell you this, y'all teachers, everybody put some prayer hands up for teachers. Because let me tell you something. Parents, why get ignorant when you know the kids, what they doing at school, they do at home? Teacher call you and tell you that your kid cussed them out. My kid ain't cussed you out, and your kid cussing you out. I pray for teachers, because I'm telling y'all, that's one career I wouldn't dare want it. You got to want to do that. Especially when you're teaching age 13 through 17. Oh my God. I can only imagine. So, my hat's off to the teachers. Praying for you guys. Praying. That's a special person right there to have to deal. And then they with your kid more than you with your kid. Simple as that. They're with your kid more than you're with your kid. The teacher. And then you got nerve to go tell the teacher, I'm sick of getting off work. Every time I turn around, y'all calling me. Do y'all job. Do yours at home. You know, like I said, a lot of times it don't even, and a lot of times it don't be the parent or what the parent is doing. Is because it's who the kids are hanging with. Who the kids are hanging with. Because I had a brother who stayed in trouble all the time, and my mom and daddy lived in church. So if my brother was down the street smoking weed with his cousin. My brother was down the street doing stuff with his cousin he wasn't supposed to be doing and bringing that back home. So it ain't always the parent. So I definitely want to put that in there. It is not always the parent. So I want to say that. We got Miss LaTanya Wells. Good morning. How you doing? When the kids were no longer taught to say yes, ma'am, and no, sir, that was the biggest mistake for parents and the kids today. I totally agree with that. It's a lack of respect. I watched the first 48. Y'all know what? It sickened me. You know all they showed was young black males killing each other. Who watched the first 48? It just made me sick. And I'm just sitting there, and it was like, it made me embarrassed. I was embarrassed. And I know there are white people that commit crimes too. People say that. You know, we say, well, you know, white people do this, white people, Mexicans do this, everybody. But all they showed that night was nothing but black young men, age 15 to 25, committing murder. All of them was black. Grills in their mouth, pants sagging. And then we want to get angry when we say they stereotyping our young black men. But when you turn the TV on and all they showing is our young black men with grills and their pants sagging, killing and murdering each other, that is video imaging that people can't get out of their mind. And you wonder why come the police are terrified when they pull grills in the mouth, pants sagging, when they pull them over, and you wonder why come they're getting shot and killed. When that's all they're showing. And is systematic imaging. It's a double-edged sword. Some children were raised in environments with parents who can only give what they have, which is not much. So the children have no chance, Joe. I pray for them all. So this is why we still need a village. Amen. And I totally agree with you. With the inner cities and a lot of crime in the inner cities, when you got it's babies having babies. It's bad. It really is. And it have to, y'all look, it have to start. I've got to do my topic. It have to start young. And I want to tell you, young ladies, if somebody watching the show and you're a young lady and you got a child, it's not pretty and it's not cool to let that baby curse and curse your friends, and you laugh and call him in the room and tell him, say this again, little JJ, tell him what you said, and he MF this, and they all laughing. That's soon to be a teenager. And he's going to do that to you. It's not cute. You may think it's cute now that he's walking around with his little diaper sagging and he pimping and he doing. You think it's cute now. But remember, you're going to be on the receiving end of that. You're going to be on it. And somebody probably can relate to it that's watching this right now. You think it's cute right now, but you're going to be on the receiving end of that. All right, Joe Show, if you're ready for the topic, type down the word ready. Type down the word ready. Let's get into our morning topic. You're tuned in to Facebook, hottest, livest show, The Joe Show. That's right. It can be imitated, but it can't be duplicated. Just remember that. It can be imitated, but it can never be duplicated. You know, so let's ride with this thing. Let's get it. 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 What's up, John Jones? All right, here is our topic. Y'all gonna trip on this. Let's check it out. All right, let's go. Topic says, man rights, Joe. I've been divorced for 1 year now. My ex-wife is going on with her life, and I'm going on with mine. We have no kids together. Well, Joe, I have been dating my new lady friend for 6 months now. We are engaged to be married. But Joe, She has been awesome and has never said anything to me about anything I do up until now. When I proposed to her later that evening, she came to me and asked if I would do one thing. And I asked, what's that, baby? She said, if I'm going to be her husband, I need to cut ties with my ex-wife family. Yes, Joe, I still fish and hang out with my ex-wife brother and her dad. They visit me and I visit them. Now, do I cross paths with my ex-wife sometime? Yes, I do. But it's a quick hi and bye. Nothing else. So, Joe, she told me if I'm going to continue that type of friendship with them, she's not and cannot and will not marry me. So, Joe, is this controlling behavior from her, or is she right? Do she have a point? Woo! Woo! So, this man has divorced his first wife, went on by his business, she went on by her business, he's engaged to be married, and his girl told him, so I'm going to tell you now, you got too much close of a friendship with your ex-wife folks. And if you want to marry me, you got to cut that. You got to cut that. You got to cut it. He hanging out with the ex-wife brother and hanging out with the ex-wife daddy. And she said she ain't having that. And said, do it cause him to cross paths with her sometime? Yep, it does. It causes him to cross paths. And he said, all I do is say hi and bye. And that's it. But she said, that ain't good enough. You need to cut that out. You need to cut it. So, all right, okay, we got Kawanda. Kawanda says she controlling you, Doc. That's all she says is straight up controlling. Let's see what John says. John said, nope, I was not married to the family and I'm not going to lose friendship that I have already built with that family. All right. John said, I'm not going to lose no friendship built with that family. I'm still cool with the daddy. I'm still cool with the brother. I may not want you. I may not be with you no more, but I ain't got to cut ties with the whole. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's what John say. All right. Aaron says, there goes changing someone so they will marry you. All right. All right. Let's see what Sonya. What's up, Sonya? Sonya says, so it's okay to hang with them as long as the girlfriend, as long as she's the girlfriend, because what's the difference? So Sonya saying as long as you're the girlfriend, it's cool to hang with them. But now you're marrying them, you don't want to hang with them. Okay, I get you, Sonya. All right, Teresa Carr says she's not ready for marriage. She needs deliverance. All right. Let me see. Michelle Richardson, good morning. Good to see you. Miss Rosemary, what you got to say, girl? Miss Rosemary, it sounds like she is being insecure and have trust issues. Okay. Since we don't have long, I'm going to go ahead on and I'm going to put my 2 cents in this. And I'm going to read you guys' comments. I'm going to read you guys' comments as they come in, while I give my opinion about this. All right. So you have a young lady who she's in a relationship and they engaged to be married. And she basically told him, before I marry you, you got to cut ties with your wife family. You're not with your ex-wife family with no more. You're hanging with them and she's around and yada yada yada. Okay. This is what I got to say about this. These men, you have a responsibility. And let me tell you what your responsibility is when you start a relationship with a person. A serious, and this is not as the old people say. I'm gonna bring the music down. As the old people say, this is not a play pretty relationship. They're engaged to be married. Men, when you establish that there's something you're doing that's making the woman that's saying this, you finna say you gonna spend the rest of your life, that's making her feel uncomfortable. When you establish that, you're gonna have to fix it. You can't ignore it. You can't walk around and act like it's not going on. So let me say that again. Men, when you are in a very serious relationship with a woman who you say you gonna marry, this is gonna be your wife. You didn't have any kids by your ex-wife. Or anything like, only thing that's tying you is friendship. You got a serious decision to make. Because this woman is uncomfortable. She's uncomfortable. She's feeling like you're giving some too much attention on that end of that family, and you're no longer connected to that family with her, with the woman no more. But you still seeing this woman. You still going to their house. You still around this woman. It's making this woman that say she love you and want to marry you and be your wife, it's making her uncomfortable. You got to fix that, bruh. You got to fix that. How do you fix it? Let me tell you how you fix it. How you fix it is with her. If you love this woman and you care about this woman and you feel like this woman is going to be the woman for you the rest of your life, sit her down, talk with her, say, yeah, what can I do to make that better? I'm a good friend to her dad's. I'm a good friend with her brother. You can make some adjustments to fix that. You ain't got to cut the dad off. You ain't got to cut the brother off. But you can't continue to do what you was doing. You got to make some adjustments to make sure this woman that you fixing to marry, you got to make some adjustments to make sure she's good. If you're not willing to make those adjustments, then you got to let her go. You can't keep doing what you're doing because she's not happy. And I'm not finna say she a bad woman because she's saying that. That woman may be seeing something that you don't. Because one thing about women, my wife can come to me and say that woman like you. And I sit there and I argue with my wife and I say that woman ain't thinking about me. Women can see stuff that we can't see, men. And women, y'all know y'all can. Women's sense of discernment is a lot powerful than us men. A woman can come to you and say, that woman like you. And you'll sit there and you'll argue with your wife and you'll be like, no, that woman don't care nothing about me. That woman, your wife, this woman that want to be your wife, that want to marry you, she probably done saw something. You're probably spending a great deal of time over them. You say you go over their house and you say you hang out with them and you say, yeah, I run into her. You ain't only just running into her. You sitting down, you talking to her. You still in a relationship with your ex-wife. And this woman that want to marry you, she know it, bro. She know it. Come on. Don't fool yourself. Whew. I'm not going to talk about the woman because I'm going to tell you this. The reason why I say that, this woman want to make sure this is the man that she gonna be spending the rest of her life with. She don't want a man to keep hanging around his ex-wife, and I don't blame her. I don't blame her not wanting a man that want to hang around his ex-wife all the time. He can say, oh, she happened to be over. She gonna always be over her. That's her day at the house. You gonna always be around your ex-wife. Your woman you want to marry, she ain't comfortable with that, bro. You gotta fix that. You gotta fix that. It's like you demonizing the woman who want to marry you. You trying to demonize the woman who want to marry you to hang out with the woman who don't want to be with you. Let me say that one more time. You trying to demonize the woman who want to marry you so you can continue to hang out with the woman who don't want to be with you? What? You know what I would say? I'll still be cool with the daddy. We can still go fishing together. I'll still be cool with the brother. We can still go fishing together. But I'm not hanging out at their house no more where I know I can run into my ex. I got to show the woman who I'm finna marry, I got to show her some respect. I can't tell her just deal with it. I can't tell her you just put up with it. I'm just telling you. That's what we get up. That's what we mess up at. We always expect somebody to tolerate something just because they're supposed to believe us. Just because you tell your husband, the man you riding to work with, you ain't sleeping with him. But just because you tell your husband, that don't mean your husband believe you. You gotta take actions. I've always said this, and I'm gonna tell y'all this. I've always said this. It ain't about how I feel, it's about how my wife feel. It ain't about how I feel, it's about how she feel. If KB come to me and tell me, that woman like you, you need to watch yours, and I'm gonna argue with her, you need to get out of my face, that woman ain't studying me. That woman, my wife may see something I don't see. Same way with men. Same way with men. If your husband come to you and say, baby, you need to fall back. Oh, boy got something on his mind. Don't argue with your husband. Your husband is a man. He see what that man doing. Listen to that man. But first thing we say is, they jealous. You say your wife jealous because your wife see this woman and your wife don't want you. Your wife may not be jealous. Your wife might be seeing something you don't see. That woman coming to church with her panties pulled up in her between her legs. Your wife. You better listen to your wife. You better listen to your wife. Your wife tell you something and she sees you, better listen to her. Cause one thing I tell you, a woman know, they know. So men, don't argue. And I wanna add this before I get off. Men, if your wife respect you enough to come home and tell you somebody did something, or a man tried to get in her inbox, or a man tried to talk to her, don't you know, depending upon how you act, will define whether or not she tell you again or not. If your wife come home and tell you something, and you go off and you go to acting crazy, you go in there and start eating the trash out the trash can. You go in there and start eating the biscuit kids and mad and running around the house. I'm fine, dude. I'm in the den. What you do? You did something. Don't you know she ain't gonna never tell you nothing no more? When a woman come to you and tell you something, a man, don't turn it around on that woman. Don't turn it around on that woman and go talk about what you do. You done something for him to do that. Look, baby, thanks. I appreciate you telling me. And guess what? I ain't even never got to say nothing to the dude. I'll still speak to the dude. I'll still see him go on. Because everything is good. She told me what done happened. She handled it. Because when you act a fool on that woman and you by her telling you something, well, baby, you know this dude got in my inbox. What he do? What? Call the dude, he inbox the dude, cuss the dude out, cuss the wife, he cuss his wife out, and all that. You know what's gonna happen when dudes get in her inbox, bro? She ain't gonna tell you nothing. She gonna let you roll with it. Because she's scared you gonna do something to her for trying to tell you the truth. This your boy Joe, Facebook Hottest Live Show. Catch me every Wednesday morning at 7 o'clock a.m. Hey, if you want to donate to the Joe Show, thank you, Tanika, for that. Donate, # Joe Show Brazil, to keep me going here at the Joe Show. Love you guys. I hope the show was great. Hey guys, me talking about the situation with the ladybugs and all that. How did I do on that? Do you guys think I did okay on that? If you think I did okay, drop a 100. Let me know. Did we handle it the right way? We out. Love y'all. See y'all next week. Remember, if you woke up this morning, you won. Hold up. Don't go nowhere. Y'all still there? Stay. I gotta announce something. Hold on. Don't go. Hey, check this out, guys. Check this out. I don't know why it slipped my mind. All right, guys. Come this weekend. Come this weekend, guys. Get to Fordyce, Arkansas this weekend, guys. We got the Chosen Ones anniversary. That's right, guys. I play bass guitar for my cousin and them. The Chosen Ones. Their anniversary will be this weekend, Saturday, 5:30 at the Word Live Church of God in Christ, where Timberlake Spears is the pastor. If you're not doing anything, guys, get to Fordyce, Arkansas, guys. We're going to have some great singing going on there, guys. We're going to have Pastor J.S. Spinks and Endure, Voices of Deliverance. We're going to have Stephon Hughes. We're going to have Courtney Wright in the Triumphants. We're going to have Set Apart, New Image, CW Singers, Destined, Totally Committed. We just got through it coming out of their anniversary weekend, their pre-anniversary. Had a great time. Hopefully we'll see your face in the place this Saturday, 5:30 p.m. Word Live Church of God in Christ. We'll see you there. This your boy Joe. I gotta go. Spread the word. I'm out.